All right, here we go. I'm going to be working the top and getting it sifted. And as you can see, taking it out, putting it in a tote, which makes it easier for me to transport. With some big pieces of egg carton that stays behind, and then what we need to sift will get cleaned out. In the bottom, it's pretty compact at the bottom, so you kind of got to dig in there with your hands to loosen it up. Haven't really done any sifting with them since probably November, because this is the first warm day that we've had. And I don't open the worm bins in the worm room unless it's warm. Anything above 50 is good. Keeps them multiplying, you know. And yes, there are worms in where I'm taking out the compost. There's worms in it. But that's okay, because they'll just go to the trommel and come back into this bin. Alright, this bin is pretty full. So, now it's time to go to the little trommel that Bob made. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. So, move it over. Let me adjust the camera so you can see better. So move it over and I tip this up. I put 3 to 4 scoops in this. Now, this is a homemade thing. This is not something that was purchased in a store or anything like that. This is something Bob made for me, because doing it by hand with a sifter was a little more than I could handle with the amount of bins that I have for worms. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute here. This is what I originally started with, you know, and then you shake it. Well, with the amount of bins I have now, and I call them bins, but they're actually barrels. I could be at this all day in a week to get that done. But this is what I do now. I am going to advance to a different system. as soon as I'm able to make it a little bit easier on me. So, this is what happens. Are you ready? I turn it. Now I'm going to turn it this way and bring it up closer so you can actually see down inside. And as you can see, as it comes out of the trommel, it's hitting these boards and it's falling down into my wagon. My little garden wagon is all I have to hold this. And then when I'm done, I give it a little spanky. Make sure everything is off the screen. I tip it up. Let me change it over here so you can see what I'm doing. I unscrew the top. Give it a little shake and a bang. And then I dump whatever didn't go through into this tote that I have on the ground. Now, yeah, there's leftover stuff in here, I know. But that's okay. It's good for the next round. Now, let me show you what I have on the ground here. As you can see, that's all that's left of that little bit. And that's what I believe Mimi and them call overs. And these are my overs. A couple big like stone structures in here that got hard, so you know, I try to see if they're collapsible or not, and then once they get nice and wet, they'll soften up. But that's my overs, so let's do it again. Let me see about putting it up here on the table. So you can watch it. I hope it works like that. I'm jiggling you all around. Please forgive me. Let's see if I can put you up here. Are you able to see it all? Maybe. Let me move this thing out of the way. Had my eye on another product to make this sifting go a little easier for me. So I'm hoping that that will come through for me and make it a lot easier, because being disabled, you know, this isn't easy sometimes. Sometimes I can't get out here because I can't breathe. And then we do it again. Now, if you're looking for a hobby, it's not so dirty. This isn't a good one. Because I make a lot of mess doing this. But I enjoy it. One of the things I enjoy the most is watching how the worms take something that we dispose of so easily and they turn it into something that is what our earth needs. It's a great fertilizer, doesn't have a lot of pesticides. Since I'm a cancer patient, this means a lot to me. Because I don't know where I got cancer from. Yeah, was I a smoker? Yes, but that's not where my cancer was at. And little kids aren't smokers, and they're coming up with it, and it's ridiculous. So I think it has a lot to do with what our society is putting in our food and in our ground. That's it for now. I'll be making some more in a little while because I have my worm food that I need to make up today too. So I'll be videoing that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments. Please like and subscribe and even share so I could get to 1,000 people and get it out there what I'm doing. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks.